Today, in the time of vulnerability, monetary security and the speed of exchanges are urgent for the development of economies. At last, everything reduces to a sealed and exceptionally secure system that could be useful to store and re-establish all information on the blockchain-empowered stage, where exchanging could be worked with alongside quicker installments and exchanges, and all wiping out the job of delegates, a consequence of hard and perfect work. The outline of torrential slide, a seed thought that was conceptualized by Cornell scientist Emin Gunsirer in September 2020, essentially putting together the stage with respect to blockchain calculations, basically to resolve the issues of sped-up, decentralization, and security. With this sort of vigorous blockchain innovation, the torrential slide network will go about as a huge power sponsor, demonstrating progressive in the realm of installments, as an impetus to empower quick-fire exchanges in the worldwide installment biological system. Torrential slide will carry extremist change to fund. The torrential slide biological system is completely viable, with Ethereum resources, applications, and devices with quicker speeds, higher throughput orders, and lower charges. It is an umbrella stage for sending off DeFi applications, resources, exchanging, and different administrations for blockchain designers. It permits anybody to send off or exchange any type of resource and control it a decentralized way, utilizing shrewd agreements and other trend-setting innovations. An essential contrast between torrential slide blockchain and other blockchain stages is its administration component. Marking rewards are dependent upon dynamic changes as the framework develops. Torrential slide Avax. The in-burn potential. Without a doubt, the torrential slide blockchain has incredible potential, and will generally be the most appealing cryptographic money, principally for its local token, Avax, which guarantees high exchange security, combined with speed, scaling 1 trillion every second. No big surprise, the consistently dynamic group of qualified mathematicians and cryptographers is creating and keeping up with the torrential slide digital money. Arising as an incredibly powerful and lively power, Avax will be the pick and selection of brokers, particularly in light of the fact that it has endured over the extreme long haul. Likewise, financial backers have found a component of dependability implanted in this token. The badge of Avax capabilities as a prizes and installment framework for clients. Torrential slide Avax. The people group and associations. The primary point of the torrential slide local area isn't to lead exclusively on the development way. The torrential slide local area is humming about its achievements and gigantic commitment, particularly after torrential slide opened Denali testnet. It approved the force of torrential slide agreement and light engineering that offers more fair investment rather than costly equipment. Being recorded on famous computerized money trades like Coinbase and Binance, Avax offers its brokers a protected and trustworthy stage, empowering lesser expenses and a plenty of computerized resources for single out from. Torrential slide stage has additionally marked a settlement with different environments like Chainlink, Bolera, and so forth, taking its forceful innovative drives to a higher level. The essential objective behind organizations is to fabricate a helpful local area around the world, subsequently making an equivalent, manageable, and decentralized world. Aside from these discussions, Avax has made further advancements in its organization and its acknowledgement all over the planet. On June 10, 2022, Japan's top crypto trade altcoin recorded Avax. Dealers and financial backers are good to go for the recipe race end of the week. Avax digital money is enormously dependent on decentralized applications, remaining in front of other state-of-the-art advancements and the current decentralized blockchain networks. The torrential slide gauge is simply subject to cryptographic money market development. A blast time for torrential slide Avax drives the value conjecture to remain legitimate on this record before very long. Made by Avalanche, this coin has endured over the extreme long haul, so it is essential to realize that torrential slide's cost rise is sure before long. Be that as it may, carry out your own groundwork to measure your gamble resistance. Torrential slide value forecast 2023. In view of our torrential slide Avax cost expectation for the approaching year, the Avax coin might have least and greatest costs of $18 and $45 separately. The adjustment of the cost is supposed to be around 30.95%, with a typical cost of $31.25. Torrential slide value forecast 2024. As per torrential slide Avax cost forecast, it is assessed that the coin exchange between the scope of $42 to $52. where $42 is the base exchanging cost and $52 is the most extreme cost. Simultaneously, there are a couple of presumptions that the Avax coin might have a typical cost of $47. Torrential Slide Value Expectation 2025. The Torrential Slide coin is supposed to have least and most extreme costs of around $55 and $75. Separately, according to our Avax Cost Forecast 2025, while the typical cost may be $65, with a rate change of around 300%. Torrential Slide Value Expectation 2026. According to our Avax Cost Expectation, the coin might have a typical exchanging cost of $87, with a base and most extreme cost of $77 and $97 individually for the year 2026. The instability of the torrential slide cost is supposed to be very less, according to our cost expectations. Torrential Slide Crypto Value Forecast 2027. In view of the Avax cost expectation, our specialists recommend that the torrential slide digital currency might exchange a scope of $91 and $101 for 2027, where the previous is the base cost and the last option is the greatest, while the typical exchanging cost of torrential slide Avax might be $96. Torrential Slide Crypto Expectation 2028. Our Avax cost conjecture for the year 2028 recommends that the coin's typical cost might be $126, while the base and most extreme costs might be around $111 and $141 separately. Simultaneously, the Torrential Slide Specialized Investigation uncovers that the rate change might be 27.02%. Torrential Slide Coin Value Forecast 2029. From our Avax cost expectation, we can presume that the coin's cost might exchange at a normal of $152.50 for the year 2029, while the most reduced and greatest cost of the Avax token for the year might be $145 and $160 separately. Avax Value Forecast 2030. By 2030, our torrential slide cost gauge shows that the likely high of the coin might be $185, with a possible low of $162 in the crypto market. The nitty-gritty torrential slide cost examination uncovers the typical worth to be somewhere near $173. In view of Avax cost estimate, a drawn-out increment isn't normal. The cost visualization for long-term end is $2.865. They accept that your ongoing venture might be cheapened from here on out. Toward the start of 2023, the torrential slide cost was around $10.9. The ongoing cost of Avax is $20.78, which shows that the cost fell has been extreme. The gauge torrential slide cost toward the finish of 2025 is $31.96. And the year-to-year change will be around plus 55%. What is the fate of torrential slide coins? As per torrential slide cost forecasts, the eventual fate of this coin is exceptionally splendid. By 2030, we anticipate that torrential slide should have crossed the $150 mark. Be that as it may, do your own exploration and don't accept this data as